Why nothing you do ever feels like enough for her. If you've ever felt like you're constantly trying, doing more, watching what you say, adjusting how you show up, and still getting the sense that it's never quite enough, this video is for you. This isn't about attacking women. It's about explaining a pattern that quietly drains a lot of men and showing you how to spot it before it wears you down completely. If you're new here, I'm Kate. I work online with people who've been messed around, confused, or worn down by relationships that did a lot more damage than good. I talk honestly about what really happened, why it hurt, and how to start putting yourself back together. If any of this feels familiar, it helps the channel if you like this video, subscribe, or share it with someone who might need to hear it. Now, let's get into why nothing you do ever seems to be good enough. The feeling. Most men struggle to explain. Most men don't describe this as anger. They describe it as exhaustion. You try to be thoughtful. You listen. You show up. You apologize when needed. But instead of things settling, the bar keeps moving. What used to be appreciated becomes expected. What used to count suddenly doesn't. And you're left thinking, what am I missing? That question is where the trouble starts. What's actually going on? Plainly. When nothing you do feels like enough, it's usually not because you're failing. It's because the relationship has slipped into imbalance. And imbalance doesn't show up all at once. It creeps in slowly. It often starts with you giving a bit more, you being the calmer one. You're letting small things go. You're trying to keep the peace. At first, that feels mature, responsible, even loving. But over time, it turns into a pattern where you're the one adjusting, and she isn't. Let me give you a simple example. Early on, you make an effort, messages, plans, reassurance. She responds well. Things feel good. Later, you do the same things. But now you hear, you don't make the effort like you used to. You've changed. You don't care as much anymore. But when you look honestly, you're still doing more than most people would. What's changed isn't your effort. It's the expectation. Effort that's always expected stops being noticed. Why men make this worse without realizing. Here's where men accidentally dig themselves into a hole. Instead of asking, is this balanced? You ask yourself, how do I fix this? So you explain yourself more. Try harder. You expect the moods, avoid any conflict, and find yourself apologizing all the time. That doesn't create appreciation. It creates a new standard. And once that standard is set, anything less feels like failure. Even if it's reasonable. The difference between needs and moving goalposts. This part matters. Healthy needs sound like, I need consistency. I want to feel considered. I don't like being spoken to like that. Those are clear. They can be responded to. Moving goalposts sound like, you should already know. That's not good enough. I expect more. No matter what you do, it doesn't settle. Because the issue isn't effort. It's control through dissatisfaction. Sometimes conscious. Often it's not. How this affects you over time. When nothing you do feels enough, men don't usually get angry first. They get quieter, more cautious, less confident, and more self-doubting. You start second-guessing normal behaviour. You stop trusting your instincts. You feel tense even when things are fine. That's your body telling you something important. Relationships shouldn't feel like a permanent performance review. Action. Step 1. Stop explaining yourself. This is uncomfortable, but necessary. Over-explaining teaches the other person that dissatisfaction brings more effort. Instead of defending, try pausing. Silence often reveals whether someone wants connection or control. Action step 2. Match energy, don't chase it. If you're always initiating, reassuring, smoothing things over, pull back slightly and observe. Not to punish, not to play games, just to see whether effort comes back naturally or whether the imbalance becomes obvious. Action step 3. Watch what happens when you set a limit. A simple limit might sound like, I'm happy to talk about this, but I'm not apologizing for something I haven't done. Pay attention to the response. Respect equals room to build, room to breathe. Pushback, guilt, or escalation. The question that matters more than why. Instead of asking, why is she never satisfied? Ask, what is this doing to me over time? Are you calmer or more on edge? More confident or more unsure? More yourself or less? That answer matters more than any explanation. Not every relationship where someone wants more is unhealthy. But if effort is never acknowledged, peace is conditional, you're always adjusting and you're slowly shrinking to keep things stable, that's not growth. That's erosion. And you're allowed to step back from that without being the bad guy. Thank you for watching. Remember, you're not broken. You're responding to something that genuinely affected you. If you're ready to start healing and you want support, I offer online therapy and everything you need is in the link below. And if reaching out feels scary, just know this. You don't have to get it perfect. You just have to take the first tiny step. I'm here when you're ready. If this video helped you understand your situation a little more, make sure you like, subscribe, and stick around. I've got more coming that might just help you today. See you in the next video.